Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla. Watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Schott 2602W Cafe Women's Jacket, available at RevZilla.com. Yes, it's a lot of numbers and letters. The 2602W. Long digits from Schott mean it's a more fashion-inspired jacket. It is a women's cafe jacket, meaning it has a clean, classic cafe style. And the 2 at the beginning of the long number, I wish Hartley did this, it means it's lambskin. So this is a pre-broken in lambskin jacket. Now, typically we see from Schott, who remember invented the motorcycle jacket, is 100+ years old. We see shorter numbers and we see heavier leather. When we get into the fashion side of things, think 1.1 to 1.2 millimeter grade lambskin, and it has a very soft pre-broken in feel. So this is not the type of jacket where you're gonna need to break it in off the rack. This is really a style-centric piece. And remember, as much as I love the Schott jackets for guys and for gals, they carry no armor rating. So you're not able to add armor after the fact. And if we look at this, it's a very simple design coming in around the $400 to $500 mark. You have your classic ideal zips. Again, Schott has their own branded zips. They invented the motorcycle jacket, and they were the first, I believe, to put a zipper on a leather jacket, for God's sake. And again, if we look at it, it just has a very simpler approach to things. Actually, the biggest thing that jumps out here is the quilting on the arms, which we'll get to in a second. Now, quick note on sizing. To my left, I have Leanne, Chief of Staff to the stars. She is 5'7", 150 pounds. She used to carry a gun, has 2 kids, and one time I heard her say the F word. But she is going to be wearing a size extra large here in our 2602W from Schott. And that's because if you use the size chart, you realize it fits a size small. So whatever size on that size chart, and for frame reference, Leanne's about a size 10 in the dress size, she would originally on the size chart be an extra, she would be a large. We know that this 2602 fits a size small, so we bumped her up a size into an XL. Keep that in mind when you're thinking through the sizing. Remember, we're gonna ship for free to help you get it right. And as always, you can always talk to a lady gear geek. They'll help you home in on it as well. What I also love it if you do is click our logo, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel, leave us your comments, your questions, your feedback, or maybe guess some other things that you don't know about Leanne that we couldn't put in the video because they were a little bit too out on the fringe. Now, if we dive back in, I know, I told you I was gonna get you. If we dive back into some of the other nuances and details here in the video, or into the 2602 jacket, you're gonna notice the shell casing button, single snap up at the collar. You do have that ideal zipper we talked about that's gonna have the leather pull with the rivet on it as well. Again, simple and clean from Schott. Now, Leanne, turn and face that away for me. I wanna look at the sleeve. We look at the sleeve, this is probably my favorite feature outside of the fact that the lambskin comes pre-broken in, and that's gonna be the quilting down the side of the sleeve there. Notice the accent stitching, it's asymmetrical as it works its way down. Again, that's a nice touch. It just adds a little bit of flavor, and you're gonna see it as you work your way down to the arm as well. Now, Leanne, take your arm and put it up that way. You see down the side, there is no gusset here. Again, more of the fashion side of things, has a little bit less functionality, but it does have your silver buckle down along the hip. Turn backwards for me there, Leanne. If we look at the back of the jacket, a couple seams. They do have some accent stitching. Remember, there's no back protection here, and you're looking at this jacket, it comes down a little bit past the waist. So again, you have a little bit of extra coverage down onto the back. Keep that in mind. A lot of these jackets tend to change their shape, but also their length as you move through. Schott is it's just like Harley Davidson. It's like a perfect match because in my mind, they've really just created some conventions, and in other places, they just do whatever they want. And you start to see the numbers work, and then sometimes the numbers don't tell you anything. But remember, a 2 in a Schott jacket means it's going to be lamb. Now come back around to the front for me there, Leanne, and let's unzip it. If Leanne opens it up, you're gonna see it's a satin liner, which is more of a premium fashion-inspired liner, again, pulling things together, lightweight. I would say that fall and spring are your best bets with this because it's a lighter weight interior and it's a lighter weight leather to begin with. You might stretch into the summer, and then for you, if you're actually riding this into the wintertime, it's gonna get cold on you. So just keep that in mind. Go ahead, Leanne. You can zip this bad boy back up. So remember, the next step in your journey is to click the info button, your desktop, your mobile device. Visit the product detail page for the 2602W Cafe women's jacket from Schott. Read other lady rider reviews. You shouldn't just take my word for it. As always, we'll ship free over $39. If you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel. Stay up to date with our opinion of the latest and greatest in the motor universe. And if you can guess what kind of gun Leanne owns, we'll send you a free t-shirt in the comments. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time. The shell casing button, single snap up at the collar. Again, we talked about the ideal zip. You can also see. Are you touching me? Yeah, no, you're not allowed to do that. Yes.
You're not allowed to touch me in a video.
No.
Sorry.